Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel, The Unplanned Life. Today is December 17, 2020, and exactly on this day last year I started the Anti-Planner, and here is the notebook that I first used. It is a large Moleskine that I've had in my stash for decades. This is the paper that no longer takes fountain pen ink, so I wasn't able to use it up then. And you saw my business card with a QR code that needs to be updated. And here is the title page. As you can see, I have used this notebook from 17 December 2019 until 30 April 2020. The Anti-Planner is really just a notebook with to-dos and trackers and also holds my journal entries. There is absolutely no planner pages here, and that's why I called it the Anti-Planner. For the purposes of this flip through, I have removed all those spreads which had my journal entries and some financial and other confidential information, but I hope that in this very short flip through you can see what really went into my anti-planner. I was sick starting August 2019 and I was still sick in December 2019, seeing doctors regularly and taking the medications that they have prescribed and taking the laboratory tests as they have scheduled. But at the same time, I also made it a point to focus on self-care, so that's why you can see a lot of health logs and food logs and logs for skincare and hair care, and also some old YouTube ideas that had already been executed since. And you might also have seen some notes about my cell phone accounts that have already been terminated, so that information that you just saw don't exist anymore. And then I just cycle through the whole thing. Once a page is all filled out, for instance, for the sleep log, I just use the next empty page to start a new sleep log. And that's also what I did with all the other content for logs and trackers. As for the to-dos, when most of the items have already been checked off, I go to the next empty spread and start a new to-do, making sure to migrate those items that haven't been done yet so I can still find the time someday to do them and check them off. Some of the items in the to-do list are dated, but those are only doctor's appointments and dates for laboratory tests, all medical related. All the rest of the items are not dated. Sometimes you can see pages that have only half of the page written on. That's because there was a point where I wanted all of the logs to start and end on the same day. So when the hair log is all filled out but the skin log isn't, I end them both and start a new page for each of them, just for ease of reference. And on the last pages are the sticky notes that I listed my errands on the rare days that I would go out. Remember, I was sick, couldn't go out much, and then the news of COVID started in January, and I felt afraid to go out. And news became more and more scary throughout February, and then the lockdown in our country started on March 15. And that is my very short video for you today, just to commemorate the anniversary of my little anti-planner concept, which didn't even last a year because I have started planning again in my notebooks on the 30th of November. Thanks for watching. Bye.